Hello, welcome back. In this session, we are going to explore how to use command line to compile and execute Kotlin programs. In coming sessions, there is no plan to use command line, but it's good to understand what's happening behind the scene. We will cover a bit about Kotlin compilation, setting up Kotlin compiler, and then hands-on to compile a Kotlin file, execution of the Java code, and in very brief, we will touch why Kotlin runtime is important. Here is a overly simplified diagram showing that we have a Kotlin file with .kt extension hello.kt. Kotlin compiler is used to compile hello.kt to Java bytecode. Output is hello.kt.class. See, kt is appended to hello. So the output file is hello.kt.class. And then we can use Java to execute this bytecode, but to execute it, we are required to include Kotlin runtime. Otherwise, it will throw some errors. Let's move on to next step, setting up compiler and have some hands-on. I have already done setup for my machine. It's very easy to set up. Okay. See, if you want to set up it for version 1.5.31 of Kotlin, go to this page and move a bit down. Here you can see the different versions. I have downloaded this one and unzipped it, and that is all required. As our Kotlin compiler setup is already done, we are good to go with some hands-on activity. Let me show you this path, tech tools Kotlin C. This is the place where I have set up my Kotlin compiler. I downloaded it, unzipped it here. And if I show you another path, code or example, here is a Kotlin program. Let me show you. Okay, so it's a very simple program with a main function and hello world. Now we want to compile this program, right? So this is the command we need to use, Kotlin C. First, let's check whether it is set up properly or not. Okay, it is not able to find Kotlin C because I have not added it on my class path. But for now, I'm going to pick up the path from here. Okay, now it's complaining about Java runtime. That's because I have not set up my Java runtime properly. Let me try to export it quickly. This is where I have Java available. Okay, it's done. Now let's try to execute Kotlin C. This one. Okay, now it looks like our Kotlin compiler is working fine for this setup. Now let's try to compile the class. There is a warning which we can ignore. Now let's see what it has done. Oh, it has generated a folder meta-nf and another folder org, and inside org there should be a class right, hello.kt.class. See, our Kotlin file was hello.kt, but the generated one is hello.kt.class. Okay, so there is no need to go inside it right now. Now what we want to do is, we have a compiled class. Now we want to run it and see if it is giving the expected output. Okay, so now it's just a dot class file, it's a Java bytecode. Now we can use Java to execute it, right? Java org. Let's see what happens. Oh, it is complaining about Kotlin internal few stuff, right? So now the reason why it is not working fine is because we have not included the Kotlin runtime. Now let's see how to include the Kotlin runtime, and then we will see how to execute this file. Let's try to compile it again. Include runtime, and we want to generate a hello.jar file out of it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here hello.jar is generated. Okay, this jar contains our compiled bytecode for hello.kt as well as Java runtime. Now let's try to run this program. See here, hello my world, it's working fine. Okay, so including Kotlin runtime is very important if you want to execute the program at command line, right? That is all for this session. Stay tuned. Happy coding.